Hello and welcome to my video today. This one is going to be about jump starting the Fisker Ocean. If you have a dead 12-volt battery in the car and you can't open the car, you can't unlock it, you're going to have to access the under hood area and jump start the 12-volt battery, which is located right around here. I'm going to show you how to do that and the tools and devices that you're going to need for that. So let's get started. Here are the tools you're going to be using for this project today. A plastic trim removal tool or pry bar to get off the service panel or service lid that's in front of the car. And then you can access the two bolts that keep the hood locked into place. I have a 13mm socket with a magnetic tip so that the screws stay attached to it as you remove them. Also, at least 6 inches long to reach the inside area where the bolts are located. I have a ratchet attached to it, and this ratchet wrench should give you enough leverage to get those bolts out. Another handy thing to have under the hood is one of these jump starters. This is a battery bank version that's portable. If you have an issue with your 12-volt battery being dead, this is something that you could use to bring it back to life. Inside this box, it's a small unit, and on this end you have the ability to charge it, and then this is where the connectors go. So let me get that. So this here gets installed at the end. And now it's live. So you would place this on the positive terminal and this on a grounded area in the vehicle, usually the frame of the car. When you store this, this would be disconnected. The one I purchased didn't come with a case, so I am just going to store this in a Ziploc bag to keep it watertight. Overall, it's a pretty small item. First step is to remove the service panel. I have my trim tool here. I find it best to insert it right in this corner here and then push out. Then you can grab it and then pull softly, and then all the clips will unsnap. And then place this over on the side so it doesn't get damaged. I'm going to be using my 13mm magnetic socket with the ratchet wrench right here. Make sure it's set for loosening so it will go counterclockwise when you turn it. Insert this into the opening here. It will connect with the bolt and then just start turning. Okay, you'll feel it loose at this point. Gently take it out, and then you have the bolt. Do the same thing on the other side. All right, at a certain point, you will feel it loose enough to pull out. Don't remove it until you feel it being loose, because you don't want to lose this inside of this cavity. Now we can grab the hood on the edges here and gently lift it up. We're going to lift it up evenly until you hear a click. Then you can let it lower a little bit and it will be locked into place. So make sure that this latch is in place before you lower it. And now we have access to everything under the hood. This is the jump starter that I'm going to use. Depending on your jump starter, some may have a button to turn them on and off. This one only has a button to turn on a flashlight. I have the connector here, and this goes in this port, and then you connect the alligator clips to the vehicle's battery and a grounding point. However, since this one is always on when I plug it in, I am going to plug in the alligator clips and then attach this when everything is ready. This is the 12-volt battery right here. There is a little cover over here that is over a fuse box. The positive terminal is right here. I have some items connected to it, and also here. There's two different areas you can connect depending on what is easier for you. If it's easier to clamp on here or to clamp on over here, it's your choice. They're both positive. And by the way, the negative terminal is behind here. You don't need to use that for jump starting. So I'm going to move the cover out of the way so you can see. All right, first thing you do is you will connect the positive or red lead, and that's going to go to right here, this terminal. So you're going to connect this, and then you're going to attach the black alligator clip to the grounding point. And the grounding point on the car is right here, this longer bolt. So you're going to attach that right here, and that's going to allow you to attach the jump starter. And since my battery is a working live battery, I'm not going to connect it. I'm just going to show you what it would look like. So you would attach it like this, press unlock on the key fob, then go inside the car, and at that point you can press the brake pedal and the car should wake up. Then you can come out here. You're going to disconnect the negative lead first, and then you are going to disconnect the positive. To lower the hood, I need to press up on it a little bit to take the tension off, and then I need to press the lever, and then I can lower it. Now, with it down, I can insert the bolts, tighten them up, and then reinstall the service lid or service cover, and then it is all done. And that about does it for jump starting the Fisker Ocean. This is one scenario where the 12-volt battery is weak and a jump start will bring it back to life. But there are situations where the 12-volt may be too far gone for the jump starter to work correctly, and you may need to replace the 12-volt battery. Unfortunately, I'll probably have a video on that at some point. But otherwise, I hope this will help people be able to take care of their car in case the battery gets too low. Another thing I want to mention is I recently completed a standalone video on how to open and close the hood of the Fisker Ocean. I figured it's important to have a standalone video for this for owners that need access and don't want to have it buried inside another video. So if you want more detailed information on this process and the tools that are needed, especially the torque for tightening the bolts, please see the video. It's in the upper right corner of the screen. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.